Okay, so what we might do is I might tell you a little quick tip about foils and how to keep your top coat on. A lot of the time when using foils, they can peel off and wear away around the edges. So I tend to let my foil transfer base sit for quite a while, even like 2 minutes sometimes. And then once I put my foil on, I put my protein bond on and then I top coat, because top coat's not going to stick to anything that's smooth, which this is. There's nothing for the top coat to grab onto. So we might just do a quick demonstration. Again, we're using our instant studio kit here. So you get all of these things in here. So I'll put that on there. You can sponge buff these if you're wanting to do samples. It sort of tends to keep it on a little bit better. I'm not going to put any colour under this, just because I want to see how it turns out. So here I'm using my transfer foil base. So this air dries, and I'm just going to put a really good layer on. Right, so we'll let that sit there. So you can put this over acrylics, you can put it over hard gels, you can put it on natural nails, you can even put it on toes. It looks pretty cool on toes. So here we have one of these. This is our boho kit. We also have other kits available. We have animal print and floral, but the boho one's pretty cool. It's just because it's so colourful. So we're going to let that sit there as long as possible. You can cut these off. I obviously haven't on mine. And I don't have any scissors, so I'm just going to leave it on as a full thing. But normally I cut a piece off altogether, just so you're not using a whole strip. But they do have amazing colours in them, which is pretty cool. I need a timer, a 2-minute timer. Okay, so I tend to look at the pattern when I'm doing foils as a whole set. I like to make sure they're all very, very different. I don't like to have sort of the same pattern on each nail, like looking for like this section of the foil. I like to make them all very different. So I'm just going to push this on here. We're going to rub this on. Push it down. And there we have it. So I tend to just use my fingers to make sure there's no bits sticking up. And then I get my protein bond before I put my top coat on. And we're going to very, very gently. If you do this too hard, it will make the colours come off and they will bleed. So I tend to make sure it's a new bottle, just really, really lightly put my protein bond on. That way I know the top coat will stick. Now I'm going to use a manicure top coat from this one. I can use finish gel if I want to, or I could use conversion as well, but we're going to use manicure. And then we would cure this for a minute. And there we have it.